So think I was scammed out of your 420. No, you weren't. Don't worry. We'll figure something out eventually. Leave it to CFT Sock to be playing the most pile of cards you've ever seen. Could have had 42 stories by now. Could have published a book. Book of what? A book of what? A book of what? A book of what? 10K channel point redemption stories. The Book of Mormon. Oh. Is this better than casting Shimmer? I guess you want to cast this because it's instant speed? I don't know if I've ever had a Philly cheesesteak, so I don't know how I feel about them. What facial hair? Land! Sick. Oh, thank you for subscribing. With Prime. Any primers? Any... How do you feel about Yorkshire puddings? What is a Yorkshire pudding? What's the difference between, like, regular pudding and Yorkshire pudding? XX Diza XX. Thank you for resubscribing. With Prime. Any primers in chat? Anybody priming their walls? Anybody absolutely getting primed? Yorkshire. Do you think there's a way they can deal with this in the upkeep? I guess they could have Otawara. Aldi? Is that the American... No, is that the British grocery store? I think I have been to an Aldi. German, but close. Yorkshire. They have the US. No, I have not been to it. No. They play Cyclonic Rift? That's crazy. What are Canadian grocery stores called? We have Sobeys. We have No Frills. We have Metro. What's an Aldi? I don't know what the Canadian version of Aldi is, if I'm being honest with you. Been a loose shoes and across the aisle was avocados. That sounds like a trip. I think that's... I went to the grocery store for PT London. We grabbed some food. We were there for like a week. I think it was an Aldi at least. Aldi's mostly like no frills. Is like cost-effective food. Why are they playing a Jawari disruption? Is it a Lear? $2-liter bottle of water costs 23 pence? That's crazy. That's cheap. All these nuts. Oh. God damn it. Leads. Someone saw Lotus Field and decided to be slower and have more dead draws. Yeah, well, that's CFT sock for you. Take good decks and just make it worse. I'm surprised we haven't seen one Lotus Field yet. Oh. Go blank. Anybody up absolutely going blank? What do you think about the Lotus matchup? I think it's favored for red-black. Black Red Bin Pioneer feels a bit like playing standard with Thoughtseize. Alright. Discard Burn Down the House, 1,000 Years Storm. You're holding on to this Lear? What do you think this Lear is going to do? Isn't Manchester, like, insanely expensive? I mean, if you have exactly pour over pages into Lear, I guess. Into another one. Into Hidden Strings. Okay, yep. I guess that's what you're doing with this Lear. Game 3? Well, they have to kill me. They have 1,000 Year Storm in their deck. Like, they could be playing literally anything. Hate innovation. Well, I like innovation that is good. Just saying, like, innovation is like... It just means you change a couple cards. It's not innovating. You're just making your deck worse. There's also a possibility they brick. It's really unlikely, but now it's probably impossible. Alright, well, hopefully they kill me fast. I get up that sometimes. I don't normally, like... Definitely tilted a bit on stream. I don't get really bad, though. The Dragon Wizard. I'm going back to 505. Make it so they have to kill me turn 4 on the draw. Oh, through a duress. I'm good. How are you? In the morning and in the night time. I'm good. Can't complain. How are you? Class just started again, so I gotta get used to that. What about you? I'm also good, you know. Had a nice weekend in Montreal. Wake up on a Monday, still alive. Oh. Oh. I did vlog. Yes. Is Dawson in here? Is he in A, B, C? Any special guest stars? A couple. Mostly just the people I stayed with, but... Does that imply you're more likely to not wake up on a Monday? No, it just means, like... You know... Living the dream. Audible to Greasefang and become the Angels deck. Nice. Any Angels enjoyers? Is a stash for union busting? Yeah, it gives me +5 to union busting. Oh, we're on mono black. Oh no. Shoe up, shoe up. Do Canadians eat poutine regularly? I mean, I don't. It's not like outside of my daily food to eat, but maybe some people do. I've never been to Dawson's Creek. It's all the way in Vancouver, isn't it? Yesterday, but now you've gotta stay later on. You sure know how to drop that guillotine on me. You should discard the blood crypt, not the mountain. Why? Oh, I have an Orborg, you're right. Phyrexian Arena? No, I don't think Phyrexian Arena is very good. I think that card actually kind of sucks. I think it sucks a lot. Would you rather play a Phyrexian Arena under Word Connections for when you find a way to take control of your opponent on Total Storm and have them untap the land for you? Phyrexian Arena. Playing Sholdred, you're probably playing Planeswalkers. Alright. Would you rather play... Oh, I already read that. Double queuing, Ginger Stream, and Modern Prelim. Any prelim enjoyers? Anybody trying to get some qualifier points? Anybody trying to play some showcase qualifier invites? Do you think they block? Didn't know they were playing Flesh Gorger. That's good for me. Alright, we can double block this turn then. Some obliterators. Can I do that? I cannot. How's Rakdos treating you? You know. It's treating me well. I could have killed the Flesh Gorger. I basically take the same amount of damage if I don't block. Probably just gonna bolt this anyways. What would I take out for 4 Blackleaf Cliffs? Probably 2 Dens, Sulphurous Springs. What was the other thing I would... I don't remember what the last thing was. Would you rather play Rakdos over Jund? I would. You have a job outside streaming? No. This is it. I have a Patreon also, which is pretty good. Big boy. Using castles and some basics to cut? No. Definitely not. That's why I did not mention any castles or basics. I am qualified for the PT, yes. I think, like, cutting castles and basics is really loose. I think castle is the best land in the deck next to Blood Crypt. It's, like, one of the reasons to be red-black and not, like, red-green. Haha, take 6. I'm probably playing red-black at the PT, yeah. Tend to believe Canada isn't real. I did get my hair cut recently, yes. You just love Den? Den is probably one of the worst cards in the deck, unfortunately. And, like, casting your spells on curve is really important. No, this is my 5th PT. It's not my first. Should have targeted me with the Sign in Blood? Probably. What PTs have you played in? Amonkhet, PT 25, the first Pioneer PT, and PT London. Best player you got to face? I don't remember. I've played against Nassif. I've played against... I don't know. I've played against a lot of people. I've played against Jacob Wilson. Played against, I don't know. It does make it really complicated. I've never played against Elliot. Yeah, true. Remember what you played in the first Pioneer PT? I played Mono White Devotion. Heliod combo. Didn't you have green for Coco? What? I don't think so. Did I? Pretty sure I didn't. Remember there was some group that was playing green. It was not me. I don't think so. Coco's really bad in that deck. You have like a bunch of enchantments and things that you can't Coco into. Still think Rakdos is the best deck? Yes. Why playing 62 cards versus mono black? Why playing 62 cards? Did I forget the sideboard? Huh. Because they're secretly a mill deck. Don't you know? They played a bunch of mill cards. Because if I have more good ones in my deck, it's harder for them to beat me because I have so many good ones, you see. What card should we buy from Phyrexia for black red mid? Black Leaf Cliffs. That's all I got. Two, three, four, five. If near Dreadlands. What is this? Is this my deck list? I was playing Coco. That's crazy. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. It's only... Oh, I was playing Benelish Marshall, that's why. Is this what I registered? Oh, I played the aggro version last minute. I must have. This was not the version I was playing when I was testing originally. I originally was playing a... Mastery of the Unseen version. Just dead. Drew pretty badly. And then a month later, boom. Yeah. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Interesting. What virus? True. Yeah, it was wild. It was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Damn. That was the last paper PT. Yeah, I've qualified for a pro tour every single year except for the online ones. When there was only online ones. Since 2016, I guess. Just one. This will be my 5th. I will block. I think my opponent's on like the bad green value Coco deck. Okay. Attack you. Bam, bam, bam. This is an insane block. I guess it's free, but maybe it's not insane, actually. I guess it's not insane. It's just kind of free. Just let it happen? You want to bin your Selfless Spirit? Okay, that might be kind of insane. Not binning your Selfless Spirit. I did not play Oath, no. My first PT was Amonkhet. Oh, this makes more sense. Actually, the last card was Extraction Specialist. It's all coming together now. It's all adding up. Now that I have perfect info. My best finish is 50th. 50th. was a bad reconstruction. I will be drawing a card. Bum, bum, bum. Were any of the mainstay pros douchebags like Turnwald? I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to. I don't have any stories or anything. Didn't interact with that many pros, I guess. Find the whole thing to be whatever. There's people. They did draw that. They had no cards in hand. Might be their best possible draw. That and Coco. Huh. Okay. This makes you like an elitist pro. Yeah. Like I said, I only queued once a year, so like I didn't really have that much like time, I guess, to really like get in there with any pros or anything. I streamed a bit, but I never really like was a mainstay, so people know me more because of like content, not necessarily because of like my pro or like results on the pro tour or consistency on the pro tour or anything, but okay, well, that's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna draw a card on my end step, opponent. Are you ready for this? It's a really good draw. I guess there is a possibility I'm supposed to power word kill the elite spellbinder, but I get flashback the Crocs. They take 2 in their draw step. I guess it's the same thing if I just draw a land anyways, right? It just doesn't matter. Drawing a card's probably pretty good. Yeah, it's probably better to just draw a card actually. Yeah. This gave me a nice little free point of life. Very nice of them. It is very generous. These leagues have been very generous. First they registered this, and then they're just giving me free points of life. What am I playing against? Random creature deck. Random creature deck. Is the union going? What union? Where are the blue-white people? Yeah, true. Any blue-white players want to Q-snipe me? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sick. I think we're supposed to play this. Yeah. We're supposed to play this. Well, maybe not. I actually don't think I'm going to play this. Put one on top, one on bottom. Okay. Okay. What? You're gonna hate this. They can cast it if it's a creature spell. Thalia, Heretic, Cathar. I'm Canadian. I am, yes. Very Canadian. What do you think this card is? Can it be anything? Just... It's kind of funny. Rip the basic. It's kind of gas. All right. Are we reconstructing? Maybe I'm supposed to wait. Alright, just miss. Just miss. Just don't do anything. Don't do anything important. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That was very good. Aren't all Canadians technically American, though? I'm not a... I can't say I claim to, Why didn't they blink this? Oh, they don't have hits. I don't know. Don't ask me. But no. Not American. Gross. Imagine being called American. That was actually a really good hit. I don't know if they have any better hits. They might. I don't know what's in their deck. I guess. Any Americans in chat? Brother. I didn't think they would have a bunch of extraction specialists in their deck post board, I guess, but got me. I actually wanted to discard that the more I thought about it, but whatever, this is fine. I'm just gonna clear their board. I just didn't have to push this turn. It's gonna be unfortunate if they have Skyclave Apparition, but oh, thank you for subscribing. Hello, Fournier. How are you? 2-month streak. Appreciate that. That's good to hear. Are you having a good Monday? Everybody say hello, Fournier. You have the crew get invites in the Montreal face-to-face open. Me and Edgar got one. I think I unfortunately lost my win in round 7, but can't win them all. Maybe it was round 8. I don't remember how many people were in the event. Good enough, yeah. Considering I have 0 invites for season 2, having 1 for 3 is a good start. Something good. Okay, well. You have to draft this in post-COVID PT? Yes. There will be a draft. Hmm. Block. 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 That's true. If there's anything that's about my channel, anything at all, is that it is true. Everything on it is absolutely true. This deck's really bad for scavenging units. Holy shit. They're also playing incredibly slow. I just realized they only have 6 minutes on their clock. And I have 19. I was like, damn, I've been doing this for a while. It's all blurring together. It's all blurring together. I like it how they make it so they can't even attack with their scavenging ooze. If they just... If they play Temple Guard, if they shocked this in, they could have attacked. I'm definitely not blocking. I don't know, maybe I am blocking, but if I am blocking, that's gotta be good for you. You have like this, right? I don't know, what do I know? Maybe they're just worried it'll take too much of their clock. They're gonna time out. I think this is only game 2 also. Amazing. Okay. Does it matter? I don't think it matters that much. Okay. Your turn. We're bored and want to play more quickly. I should. MTG Geek 22. Please hurry the fuck up. There's just like no way they don't time out, right? I don't know how this turn has taken so long. I don't know. They're really thinking about what to use with their scavenging ooze. They like maybe they're just new to Moto. I don't know. Speaking of things that are awful, I was watching Canister stream this morning, and he was talking about cringe things Americans do. And one of them was like make tier lists of themselves, and I thought that was really funny. It's pretty classist. Yeah, I'm not going to tell them to hurry up, obviously, because I'm not a classist. Blocking knights is because they've shown you blank. Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever. And then he chirped the SCG and NRG series people. It was very funny. He also said that Mengucci pulling out his Mythic Envy trophy and posting a photo with it every time he 5-0s a league was also cringe, and I thought that was also very funny. So chat, now you have to tell me what you think is something cringe that Magic players do. Play Magic. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. Me. Nice. Commander. Okay. These are some good ones. Let's try to get more niche. Let's try to get more, like, more specific, you know? Like... Tutor for a Terminate. That's true. That's super cringe. Who slammed the table or cringe? Anybody slamming the table? On the way to Montreal, I was talking about different like YouTube videos I want to do for like the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel. And I was saying like I think it would be really funny if we did like a bad beat story thing about how like the group goes to like a GP or like an RC or something, and there's a bunch of bad beats, and then afterwards we like go to a strip club, and instead of like paying for the strippers to like dance, we just complain about our bad beats all day because our friends don't want to hear about our bad beats anymore. And instead of like going to therapy, you like go to a strip club for to tell your bad beat stories. I'm not actually sure if that's funny or not. I think it's kind of funny. Is this a dragon? This is a dragon. That's really funny. Just kidding. Ugh. Chipotle or Panda? You should get Chipotle. Sounds like a plot to a sitcom. That's what I want. I would like all of my YouTube videos to just be plots to sitcoms. I think that'd be really funny. I guess they didn't feel like killing me. Maybe they decided they can't. Thank you, I grew it myself. I also managed to shave the rest of my face myself. Do 100 push-ups. No. Now I have to do 100 push-ups. Ah! Glyra. It's like Lyra, but with a G. Can ban what? Person calling me a cop? No, let him cook. Oh, never mind. Don't let him cook. Any cops in chat? Show yourself. They mowed the 5. Lotus? Any Lotus enjoyers? Not a Lotus enjoyer. Alright, you're kind of Dobbs. I guess they can't be Lotus. They revealed an elk. I don't know what that is. ACAB, true. What is this? What is I was just making sure this wasn't a slur somehow. I don't know what a Monty is. If it's secretly a slur and I'm getting Beaufort here, like, you got me. A Mountie is a cop in Canada. So you have updated the face of Canada now. The question is, the body can also be updated? Yes, I have a gym membership. I haven't been using it very much, but I have it. I also don't know what I'm doing at the gym. So you can know that the body of Canada is getting fitter. But at a very slow pace. You know, you can't rush perfection. You can't force phases. You know, life comes at you fast, and sometimes you got to take it slow. Like my time at the gym. But yes, the body of Canada will be updated soon. Phase up, brother. How do they do it? I live in Ontario. Home address. I'm really happy MTG bot does not know my home address. They like know your moto record and your home address. There's no way to turn it off. On FaZe Clan. Yeah, then I can start saying more slurs. I assume that's what the FaZe Clan guys do. I don't know anything else about them. I just assume they say slurs. Baby Bay seems like the kind of guy that would say slurs. Baby Bay? Oh, it's a pull in the e-girl community? Oh, definitely. They have a... Calais? Dude. My heart. Kalia? Maybe I should get on FaZe Clan. Just get into hype beast stuff and e-girls. I do sometimes play in Toronto. Phase Ginger Ginge. I'm about to phase up. Oh, it's not a fatal push. Top 4 in RCQ in St. Catharines. Nice. I just watched a really funny video about St. Catharines recently. It's pretty good. What a place. What an absolute place. You can't handle the tooth. What's healthier? You tell me. This is a nice haircut. Thank you. I didn't do it myself. Normally I tell people I do my own haircut, but, you know, I've decided to stop lying. Enter the battlefield in Oakville. The ville full of oak. The mirror pick had me 50-50, but seeing in action, this is... It takes my hair is very weird. When I get it cut immediately, it like... It just, it looks very flat. It doesn't look very, like, hair. When it grows out a bit, it always looks a bit better. Also, I'm terrible at taking selfies. It's one of the reasons why I don't take selfies that often. But, all I need is, like, one of those skunk hats with the tail out the back and a little, rifle, like that kid from... Mean Girls talks about at the start. And, you know, we're full send. Maybe I'll move out to Berta and work on the oil rigs. Start talking about how 2 beers a week is way too little. It's always on top. I don't know how many people how many times I've said this or how many people I've told, but you just gotta believe. It's just always on top. So, Ferda. Ferda. Showdown? Yeah. Peak ginger. People aren't ready. I'm gonna start drinking natty lights and saying that I'm natty, while being simultaneously extremely not natty. I'm going to learn to deadlift. And I'm going to read Vonnegut. Well, I have to learn to read first, but... I'm going to start taking gear. Yeah, no idea what any of that means. Get a man bun. I mean, that's what I should do. It was actually very funny before I got my hair cut. A friend of mine was like, you should tie your hair up in a bun to see what it looks like. And I did it. And she was like, no, it looks bad. Don't do that. And I was like, okay, thanks. Which video? Do you mean gear? No, I mean steroids. It's friggin' Ray. Oh, buddy. This is like every person in any rural Ontario town. Holy fuck there, bud. Got the Montreal Canadiens hat and everything out there. Look at all those cars. Oh boy. Hacking darts and breaking hearts. That's what we do out here. Flood the rink. It's time to skate. Are we Dobbs? Looking pretty Dobbs. Alright, don't kill me. How much do you pay usually for a haircut in Canada? I went to like the cheapest place you could go to and just told them I wanted a mullet. I tipped them like 20% because like, oh, it was pretty cheap. I don't know how much it was. Accurate Trailer Park Boys is the Canadian small city life. Yeah. Or like Letterkenny. Like Letterkenny's a bit more like, it's not on as the it's not as on the nose as Trailer Park Boys is. We're you have to tip. You don't have to tip. You don't ever really have to tip. You still run 4 ridges? I would still definitely run 4 ridges, yeah. I think ridge is like one of the best lands in the deck. Probably cut some of the animate lands first. He had a traumatic haircut at 10. I used to hate getting my hair cut. Like basic politeness, yeah. Okay. That kills me. I didn't think they went through 3 willings. I didn't think they would have anything else. You got it. In Italy, no one tips. I think it was like that in London, too, when I went there. I don't remember. Really? Because we don't pay people enough. Yeah. I knew that. I just always assumed more places did it, but it makes sense that they don't because they just pay livable wages to service workers. But yeah, I don't know. I tip my haircut person. She did what I wanted her to do. It was a cheap haircut. Yeah, every time I get asked for a tip, I just tell them to get a job. Every time. My waitress just like waited on me for like an hour. I ate really good meal. Honestly, she's just, you know, get a job. Duh. Canadian servers and such aren't paid a standard minimum wage. I am not sure about that. I've heard many different things. I've never worked a waiting job, so I don't actually know. I've heard that if you get like a waitress wage or a waiter's wage, you get less, but you get tips. Or you can opt into a minimum wage and then you don't get tips. Or depending on where you work, it's depending on how they do it. But I don't know. There's also like tax stuff that goes along with that too, and I'm not an accountant, so couldn't tell you. It's usually 15% like the baseline I usually do. Sometimes 20 if I feel like it was good. But like recently I've been tipping like 18 to 20 just cuz like I don't know. I think it's good to tip. I also think like yeah, I don't know. I tip about 15 to 20%. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I should probably loot first in case I see something cool. Oh, I guess I could have in response and I gain a life, but yeah. Anything under 25% is basically union busting. Well, good thing I'm staying consistent with my morals of busting unions. How broke they are, tips minimum 20%. Yeah. When I started making more money streaming, I started tipping more. But like normally I was tipping at least 15%, even for like coffee or like dinner. It was like coffee I would give 15%, dinner would give like 18%, or like depending on like where I went, how I felt. but like it was always minimum 15. It was so funny. In Montreal, when I was younger, I want to say, I guess it was almost 10 years ago now, we went to a bar, and I got some beers, or somebody I know got, like, some beers, and, like, we didn't immediately, like, tip, like, leave money on the counter, and the lady at the counter, like, was like, oh, what, like, nobody tips around here? And I was like, I was just, like, putting a little bit of change away and was just gonna, like, throw some change on the counter, like, sorry, like, here you go, my bad. I was just like, damn, I've never had somebody bark at me like that. It's wild. I guess nobody was tipping her all day. It's brutal. It's the only time that's ever happened, though. If the waitress spits in your mouth, is it more or less tip? It depends on if she's, like, not spitting in my food. I prefer if she spits in my food. If it's, like, she only has so much spit, and it's, like, you know, I have to trade off, like, food spit for mouth spit, I'd rather have her spit in my food. Tastes better. Do you guys use it every time a calculator or what? Well, I don't know. 15%, 20% is pretty easy to do. It's just take 10% and then times it by 2. So like if your check is like $30 and you want to tip 20%, give them $6. If I like go out and and the beer is like $5, just like give them 70 cents or something. Give them $1. I don't know. Didn't tip enough. That's crazy. $5 for a beer? Yeah? How much you pay for pizza there? I mean, there's different levels of pizza. Not every pizza is made the same. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna look up pizza prices on stream right now. You can get some cheap pizza here, though. A margarita in a normal place. Oh no, you're definitely from Italy. That's not how things like work around here, really. A normal pizza place is like Pizza Hut or like Domino's. and like the most common ingredient is just pepperoni. There's no like yeah. Is this lethal? Whatever. I'm not gonna do it now. Dead. So like when you ask me like how much is a pizza, like you can go, I don't know if you have corner stores in Italy. You can go to like a random, what is basically like a remodeled corner store with a pizza oven in the middle, and it's just like cheap. Like if I told you this would pizza, you would probably think I'm fucking with you. It's just like bread with sauce and like some toppings on it. You can't really fuck up pizza, so it's not that bad, but it's like cheap pizza, and it's probably pepperoni or vegetarian if you're getting lucky. And then there's like chains, which are like probably twice the price of that, a little bit better, but still chains. Any authentic Italian place you're going to with like a margarita pizza or like real ingredients, they still have Invigorated Rampage in their deck. That's crazy. It's just like not the same. Oh, we get to play against blue-white. This person always has the weirdest blue-white decks. Does Little Caesars exist? Yes. It certainly does. It's hot and it's ready. You don't like pizza very much? What don't you like about it? It's perfect. It's no longer $5. Yeah, and footlongs aren't $5 anymore either. Pizza in Italy is low-key not good. That's an American brain take if I've ever heard one. You've been poisoned. Absolutely poisoned by America. Seven something after tax here. Yeah, it's similar here. Only 60 seconds? Yeah, honestly, like, Japanese sushi isn't that good, you know? It's just not the same as, like, regular sushi. And by regular, I mean North American. Because, like, what else would I mean? Could you imagine? We do have all-you-can-eat sushi, yes. It's the only kind of sushi I really get, because, like, sushi's generally pretty expensive. All-you-can-eat sushi? Oh, yeah. It's like saying... It's like saying, like, Mexican food from Mexico isn't good. It's, like, much better in, like Taco Bell. Edgar's fave food is Harvey's poutine. He didn't get any poutine when we went to Harvey's this weekend. That tracks, though. He did have some sodies. I mean, if you like Neapolitan, isn't that an ice cream? What do you mean? What are you playing around with no attack? Wandering Ember. What's the best card for Pioneer in the new set that's been seen so far? Blackleaf Cliffs, Copper Line Gorge, Seachrome Coast, Dark Slick Shores. What's the last one? Vraska off. You know, I lied earlier. If Vraska was my waitress, I would want her to spit in my mouth. If she spits in my food, it's not enough. I would want her to spit in my mouth. Filigree Silex. Yeah, that one's good too. But, like, I don't know. Most of it's fine. Not amazing. There's, like, some small upgrades. Nothing really. The biggest thing is, honestly, the Fastlands. Razor Birch Thicket? Razor Burge, but close. Even with her new insect digs? Yeah. I love ants. So like 15 euros drinks. That would be like a lunch price. How much is 15 euros in Canadian? That's like a American conversion, right? Like $22 ish. You look like this. Spit on me. Why didn't they cast Farewell? This wanted to hold up Pierce. A little fishy, if you ask me. So now they're discarding it. Did I win in Montreal? I did not win in Montreal. I heard Kate Feng's card did better than your card. Shh. Shh. You gotta chill. You gotta relax. Was Andy? No, he wasn't. Yeah, when this guy who told me that American pizza is the way, I swear I was sweating in that argument. I don't know why Americans are the way they are. Yeah, me neither. Couldn't tell ya. They are just default sweating, that's true. Did I get a new job? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. It's facial piercings, stretched ears, and mullets. Business in the front, party in the back. Firing of the Hull seems wild. I think it's their only line. We know their hand is Wandering Emperor Farewell. It's like if I have push, they'll just take it, you know? They'll untap and Farewell. They're like in a not great spot no matter what. I heard The Last of Us is really good. Well, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1, Accent MTG. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Got a bunch of replacement subscribers. I'm just posting on Reddit. I don't have the premium MTGO account. No, I didn't pay it off this weekend, and well, you see, when you don't pay for the premium account, you lose it. I haven't considered paying for MTGO Premium, no. Going to Riz Up Negro, but no, I for my tier 3 subs. That's funny. This is such an insane. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. I miscounted their mana. I thought they would only have 3 left over. They have 4 left over. It's fine. I thought it was crazy. It's fine. Yeah. Will I ever draw another threat? I'm not winning this game. Misplaced Riz. Do you think Phyrexian Arena is better than Bankbuster in this deck? No. I do not. I don't think it's close. Don't think it's close at all. I'm losing to blue-white. Bofa. Getting absolutely bofa'd. Alright, your turn, opponent. What is Extinction Event for? A lot of the ways blue-white wins post-board is with Lyras, Entreat the Angels, or Dream Trawlers. Specifically, my opponent has extreme blue-white brain. So they probably have some random bad creature in their deck that they think is really good against red-black. Because who I lost against mono black. Oh, I'm ready to lose to the Elspeth. Is red black favored in this matchup? Should be. Okay. Cool. I should probably bring in these. Over to these. They have Spell Pierce in their deck. Yeah. That looked easy. Yeah, I mean... Blue-white is constantly in this spot if you have a threat in play where they have to deal with the threat in play or the cards that could be in your hand. And so there's this issue where they have a bunch of answers that are too specific. And so, like, if they don't line up well or you don't play into them or they just take a bunch of damage from some random creature, they just, like, can't catch up. I think I might jam this Bone Crusher on 3. I guess it depends on what my opponent does. Like they showed me Make Disappear. This makes like any draw in my deck good other than Shieldred, I guess. Alright, cool. They chose me on the draw. Yeah, my opponent has huge blue-white brain. They, like, love to play blue-white. It's all they do. And they go deep down the rabbit hole in the blue-white ideologies. Big blue-white brain. I mean, I do have red-black brain, but my deck is better, so what are you going to do? Alright, well, I cannot beat this Elspeth. Yeah, it is also very odd to put me on the play when I have things like Fable in my deck, or like they lost on the draw game 2 to a 2-drop. What's DSM -5? Is that like the psychology book? Fucking terminology. What needs to happen to make Judd midrange playable and Pioneer? Playable cards. Probably a better mana base. Fetch lands. Best thing about Canada other than Ryan Gosling. Healthcare. Which they are unfortunately trying to fucking ruin. For some godforsaken reason. I mean, yes, well. That reason is still godforsaken. IMO. Is Ryan Gosling the one from Drive? Or is that the other generic white guy that looks like all other generic white guys? Which one's Ryan Gosling? You didn't know what Forsaken meant. I lie a lot. Not Ryan Reynolds. Oh, that's the other one. Other generic white guy that looks like generic white guy. Which one's gonna be in Barbie? It's Margaret. Margaret? Is that her name? I feel like that's not her name. Margaret reminds me of like maggots, like Slipknot. The Notebook. I haven't seen The Notebook. Why is the blue-white player not scooping? They have blue-white brain. They think they can win. You've never watched this? Is Bobby Barbie? Bobby. God dang it, Bobby. Does Barbie have like a TV show? Are there like Barbie lore people? He just ripped another portable hole after discarding a portable hole. It's interesting. Alright, fishy opponents. Two on the bottom. This card's Dovin's Veto. Alright, I think this shouldered will take us all the way home. We're going to hit 4 or 5, put them to 7. Even if they wrath me next turn, they have to have exactly farewell. And then we have a shoulder it afterwards, so... I guess if they go exactly farewell into Teferi, we are in danger. But if they don't do exactly that in the next 2 draw steps, I think they will lose. 1 top, 1 bottom. Where do you go? I mean, we have McDonald's. We have other fast food places. Yeah. Depends on what you want. Cool.